Hello, 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 beautiful people. Hello, hello. I know I've been scarce, guys. I've been very, very scarce. Oh, there's already one person waiting. Hello, one person. Hello, 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 hello. I'm not sure if it's Ndando or who, but I'm just happy there is already one person in. To be this fan, please. Yo, the temperature here, guys. Don't be surprised by the sound. It's the sound of the fan. We are always on the fan because of the heat that is here. Messina is the pits, guys, when coming to heat. Wow, it's bad. Actually, a person here needs an aircon, not even a fan. A fan is not good enough. Hello, I'm back. This is me. I'm back. Sorry for having spent some time away from YouTube. The reason why I had to stay away a bit is because I was writing a report, a huge report. It was a yearly report, and it was supposed to have been complete by yesterday, midnight. We submitted, me and my team member, at 11:30 at night. So, and then after then, I had to help another team until 3 a.m. in the morning. They submitted late, but then it was not a train smash. But I'm tired, guys. And then today, the whole day, I decided to spend some time with my children because unfortunately, they are not used to this place. And because they are not used to this place, they are uneasy when they have to go out by themselves, which is what I was encouraging, that they at least get out and leave me while I'm doing the work so that they go out and see places. But they were like, no. So we were cooped up in one room for for over a week actually. So it wasn't nice at all. It was not nice, but then finally it's over and done with. So I can be back with them, spend some time with them, and spend some time doing the videos again, guys. Hi, Kyo. Hi, Dando. Hi, Tini Mayekiso. Hi, Hotpot Entertainment. Hello, guys. I am in a celebratory mood today. Sorry, it's not that bottle. So it is another bottle. Um, I'm celebrating, and you all know what I am celebrating. Actually, exactly on the 31st of November, and that's when I managed to get the 4,000 hours that I was awaiting for the longest time, because the 1,000 subscribers were achieved a while ago, but then it was the hours that were left behind. And finally, with the help of all of you and the grace of God and the support of my family, it was done, finally done, and I am approved for monetization. I'm approved as a YouTube partner. I am very, very glad. I'm happy, and we shall drink to that. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I did promise that as a celebratory way of celebrating this, I will do a Q&A session, question and answer session, and I will now pull up the questions that were asked. There were not many, there were just few. So I will answer those few. I'll just pull them randomly. The first one came from Vusani. Vusani does not have a surname. I just see Vusani here. And the question was, how are you? And he said, I think it's a he said, that's my question. I love you. I love you too, Vusani. How are you? It's such a simple question, but also a complicated question. I don't know what to say. Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult to say, this is how I feel. Hi, Vusani. You've been waiting for your answer. I'm starting with your answer. I don't know what to say. As simple as it sounds, it's difficult to answer because it carries so much weight in it. Because there are a lot of emotions that are, surrounding that question. Am I okay? No, let's say I'm surviving. Surviving is the best word that I can use right now. And I'm thankful for the life because many did not see this day. And I saw this day rise today. And I can't say more. I should be just thankful for that. So, yes. And then I'll move on to the next question. And the next question came from the Mafu effect. Her question was, have you ever felt like giving on your YouTube journey? I think she wanted to say, have you ever felt like giving up on your YouTube journey? Not before now. And I don't know why, for some reason now I feel maybe last week not doing any videos has contributed. But before then, I don't know, I had something that was driving me. Like I was doing videos for fun. But again, Ndando, she did a session on when she was being transparent about how much she made on YouTube from last year November to this year November. And then I thought about how much time she spends on YouTube, how many videos she puts out there, how much time she spends on doing videos. And to hear that she was paid between 3 and 5 and 6 at most thousands was a bit like, when will I even get there to that 3,000? Because I don't see myself giving out as many videos as Ndando does, as much time as she does. So it's bad. And then one other thing that I feel like maybe have contributed to demoralizing my spirit was that when I was monetizing the videos, I discovered that the favorite topics that I would like to talk about, topics like rape, gender-based violence, and what YouTube does not like them to a point where, I don't know, let me not say it's YouTube that does not like them. Maybe it's the advertisers that do not like such topics to a point where they are not advertising on those videos. As a result, you get a yellow dollar sign. And for me, that is my favorite topics. That is why I have opened a YouTube in the first place. That was my why. So if my why is not good enough on YouTube, now I'm beginning to wonder that, is this really worth it? So it's difficult. So right now I am at crossroads, not knowing whether to change the niche, because I feel like when I look at the Ngozi topics, they are the ones that YouTube and the advertisers are supporting, and they give a green dollar a sign, and I do not have the strength to go after all the stories and report all those stories. And that is not even my niche. That is not even something that I'm very, very passionate about. So, yeah. Hi, sister. Hi, Jane. How are you, Claire? How are you? How are you? So, yeah, that is it. That was from Food Effect. So, that is the little thing that has brought me to a point where I no longer know actually. Do I still want to continue? Do I still not? I don't know. But I'll continue for the meantime. I'll see how best and get advice from other people as to how they are doing it. I did get advice from Clantis even before I monetize. He was the one that made me aware that, hey, you know what? YouTube does not like this. These words does not like them on YouTube, because advertisers don't want to advertise on those videos that talk about such topics. So we are living in a world where we've got business people, high business people, that feel like topics like rape, gender-based violence are lousy topics. They feel like they are topics that are not worth being talked about, to a point where they feel like they will not put their money on those topics. And YouTube is here for money. It's not about love for YouTube, it's about money. I understand it's for business for YouTube. So if the advertisers are not keen on investing there, what can YouTube do? Then I move on to another topic or another question. Another question came from leveling up with Lerato. Let me end with it. I'll end with leveling with Lerato. Let me go to eNews Mzansi. eNews Mzansi. Before I go to eNews Mzansi, let's talk about the Mafu Effect. Mafu Effect, she has a channel. Please subscribe to her channel if you haven't subscribed. Vusani, I'm not sure if you have a channel. Please indicate for me if you have a channel so that I can also encourage people to go and subscribe to your channel. eNews Mzansi has got 2 channels. She's got eNews Mzansi. She also has got Lelo N Podcast. Both channels are hers. Please go and subscribe before, if you haven't subscribed before. All right. Her question was, how do you manage your time? Because you are teaching and YouTubing all together. Amazing mama, and also not forgetting mothering those beautiful children. Yeah, it's kunzima. It's hard. YouTubing is hard, but if you have realized, most of my videos were done at night. I do them at night and edit at night and sleep very early hours of the morning so that my work doesn't get affected during the day. If it ever happens that I take the day time to record a video, it has to be out of my lunch. Because, by the way, let me explain. I'm no longer a teacher. I'm not teaching right now, which is something that I want. I want to go back to teaching. If there's anyone that knows any maths post that is between grades 8 and 12, please consult me. I don't want the 4 to 7. No, I want any grade between 8 to any position of maths post that is between grade 8 and 12. Please tell me. Does not matter which province, But the provinces that I would love to go to in order of preference is the Western Cape, is the KZN, is the Free State. No, Free State before KZN is the Western Cape, Free State, KZN, Northwest, and the last province is Limpopo, guys. Before Limpopo is Northern Cape. Yeah, those are the last two. So any other province is fine anywhere in between. So if you hear anything, the kind of work that I'm doing now is wow, it's wonderful. But the responsibilities that come with it, the administration that comes with it is far too much. With the responsibilities that I have right now, plus the YouTube life that I want to choose now, it's difficult to cope because I sleep very late at night because I'll be doing the videos, editing the videos, sleeping very early in the morning instead of late night. I'll be sleeping in the early hours of the morning. And by 6 o'clock, I must be up. And I must be able to focus the whole day. I started 8 up until 5. Sometimes I work from home. Sometimes I'm a field worker. Now, here's my duties. I go to schools. I coach the teachers. I'm a maths coach. I'm not a teacher anymore. I'm a maths coach coaching the teachers. That is my duty. And I go to 9 schools. I work with different schools. So I go to a different place each and every day. I don't work at one place. So the traveling is too much. The time that I'm spending doing this work is too much. The administration that is needed, that accompanies this work, is far too much, far more than teaching. It is even worse than the kind of work that is done by facilitators, because the company that I'm working for works for another company. So it's a company after company after company after company. We are reporting to 4. I'm reporting to 4 different companies. You make the 4 different reports for each and every company. This one has to report to that one, but has to get they've got their own format of a reporting tool that they need. So you've got to follow when you are reporting for these people. You guys, I don't even want to get there. So yes, I would rather be back in teaching. I love the work that I do. It's fun, very, very fun, but now it's too much for now. And worst part is the money that accompanies it is not as wow as the job. If it was wow, hey guys, you wouldn't even be seeing me here on YouTube. I would be giving it 100% attention, and only my children and myself. So right now, the person that suffers most is myself, because I try by all means to give my children the time when I'm with them. So one other thing that I do not like about the work that I'm doing is that it keeps me away from my children. As you know, I'm living here in Messina. They lived in the Val. So we're still figuring out what we're going to do as from next year, whether we're going to stay together. But all I can tell you is that they do not love it. They don't like this place already. They don't like anything about this place because there are too many challenges with living here. The heat, no water, electricity. Okay, electricity is a country problem. Beside the country problem, it's the water. Here I found the water problem here is not going anywhere. Apparently the pipes here are damaged. They were never maintained for years and years, and for the 28 years, they have never been maintained. They have given up. So it's a big, big problem. Even the water that comes out of the taps, the day the water comes out of the taps, it's poisonous. You can't drink it. It's not even tasting like water. It tastes like a horrible thing. You can't even make tea. You can't even say, okay, let me boil it and make tea. The tea it tastes like something that I can't even explain. So they hate the problem of the water, that water is rationed here. There are days where we've got water, there are days that we do not have water, and there's not even a schedule. You don't know that, okay, today we have water, let me relax, and tomorrow then we won't be having water, let me pack some water aside. It doesn't have a pattern. It happens at random. So they hate that about this town, and they hate you now. It's horrible. So I don't know, guys. I guess it will depend on where I get my next job. That will determine where our next place of stay will be, and it will also determine how much time I'm spending with my kids. Hi, Kogetso Mraga. Hello, my dear. Next question. What made you start YouTube? How far do you see yourself in this platform? That's my question. This question comes from Salty Entertainment Juice. She also has a channel. Please subscribe to her channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Hi, Salty. Owami made me start the YouTube. That is the truth. One random day when I was on YouTube, I met Owami. It was last year, 2021 January, when I started following Owami. But even before then, no, 2018, what was happening? Because I remember I had some posts that I've just posted in 2020. That was no, I met Owami last year, but I wasn't planning on YouTubing. I don't know how I got to put some of my videos in 2020, but the person that inspired me to start my YouTube is Owami Entertainment. She is the person that made me see that it is possible almost to have this and to make it a business. It is impossible. It is very, very possible to make it a second income channel, because really we need that extra income. So I decided to start it as a second income income stream. That's how I started, and I became serious last year. No, this year. I only became very, very serious this year. I became very, very serious about it this year. I told myself, because already, one other thing that I remember is that I've been on Facebook a lot. I'm very active on Facebook, and I have been doing lives on Facebook for the longest time. So it was easy for me just to transfer that energy that I was using on Facebook to YouTube. Unfortunately, my page on Facebook is suffering now because I'm no longer doing as many lives as I did before I became serious on YouTube, because I felt like in Facebook I was doing it for free, and there was no even a sign that I could be monetizing anyway. I did not understand how monetizing works on Facebook. I don't think I'm even interested in that, because I won't be able to have the split focus. Now that I'm focused on YouTube, I want to focus on YouTube. I'm no longer doing the lives that much on Facebook. I'll do them once in a while, but I'm no longer that active. And the last question, then I think I'll go back to Lerato. Leveling up with Lerato is the last question of the day. Unless I'll get other questions in the comment section, you can put some more questions in the comment section. I'll see if I am able to answer your questions. The last question that I am going to answer is the interesting one. She also has a YouTube channel. She is Leveling Up with Lerato. Leveling Up with Lerato. She has a YouTube channel. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe on her channel. The question is, do you think you'll consider getting married again? Oh my goodness. Yo, get married again. Let me see. But I am willing to get into a relationship again. And I pray that I meet someone who understands that I do not want the commitment of marriage again. At one time, I remember that my biggest fear was that if I got married to the love of my life, the man that I loved before he loved me, and he seemed to be loving me that much, and I could not have ever thought, not even a single moment, that he can do what he did to us. And if he could not respect the natural borders that we have, naturally we've got boundaries. If he skipped the natural boundaries that are there and raped his own child, what about the father that is not biologically related to these children? That was my biggest fear. But now they are grown up. The oldest one is 21. The daughter is now, the second daughter is now 17, about to turn 18. And my son is 11. I don't think I have to worry about that anymore. They are not at a stage where I still have to worry about their safety in terms of them being raped by the stepfather. That I don't see it happening. So it's no longer my biggest fear. My biggest fear is divorce. I don't know why I'm thinking about divorce. Unfortunately, it's the reality of life. When I get to that marriage for the first time, I never, not even I thought that I can be separate from that guy. I thought it was a lifetime thing. So me getting divorced from him gave me an indication that nothing is guaranteed in this life. So I don't see myself getting into any relationship again thinking that it is forever. That will not be realistic. So yes, I'll be wishing that it is forever, but there will still be no guarantees that it is forever. So because of that, I don't see myself getting married again, as in like having to do all the things that needs to be done to confirm that me and this person love each other and we want to spend the whole time together for the rest of our lives. I really do think there is a man out there that would also like to preserve whatever they have for their children, enough that they can partnership with me on a life that me and him can share, but without affecting each other's assets by marrying. Because yes, there is antenuptial that we can sign before, but antenuptial most of the time safeguards the things that you bring into marriage. And but you still have to share the things that you work together. So now I would prefer living with somebody that when things do not go well, we can sit down and agree that each we tried and we couldn't anymore. As from now, let's decide that we keep some distance between us. Maybe we can go back to your place. Let me go back to my place and let's try and see if it works. So when we are separated, you are at your place, I'm at my place. And if it's not working, we agree again that we tried, it's not working. So move on, I'll move on. Without any legalities. Guys, yo. I've been traumatized through divorce. I am not exaggerating. So if I'm going to put myself in there again, that will mean like akautwa. Sorry, you really I can't. So I really do love to have somebody that I can share the life with, but without a piece of a contract that binds the two of us. So marriage in that regard, no. I don't see myself getting married again. So yes, that were the questions that I had. I've answered them all. I don't know if you have anything that you'd like to say, or any question that you'd like to pose in the comment section before we close the live. Because I do not see much. I just see Dando with the love emojis. Q said hi Q. But I'm not even sure if you are hearing me. Atini, love emojis. I love you too, my dear. Hot Pot Entertainment. Hello, my sissy. Vusani, hi. All health, all for health with Jane, our sister. And the love emojis, thank you. And go get so hi. So I'm not sure if you're still hearing me or whether you've heard me. If there aren't any questions anymore. Oh, thank you, Os Jane confirms that you heard everything. Thank you. In that case, if there are no questions, I'm just glad you were in the live. Thank you so much for the support. And let's make it a good night then. Bye-bye, my dearies. Bye. Bye-bye. Please, before we close here, let me check. Ndando has a YouTube channel. Please, if you haven't subscribed to Ndando, please go subscribe to her channel. Kiu doesn't have a YouTube channel for now, but Kiu, you're gonna have one. Atini Maeki, so I'm not sure, my dear, if you do have a YouTube channel, please indicate to me. Hot Pot Entertainment, I do know she has a YouTube channel. Please go subscribe to her before we close this live, if you haven't subscribed to her. Vusani, I'm not sure, my dear, you have not indicated to me whether you have a YouTube channel or not. All Health with Jane has a YouTube channel. Actually, she's got 3 YouTube channels. She's got All for Health with Jane. She also has e-news Mzansi. Yes. Education news. Edu News Mzansi, sorry. She's got three. She's got this one, All for Health with Jane. She also has Edu News in Mzansi. She also has Let's Raise Mulemo Together. Those are the three YouTube channels that I do know that she has. Please go and subscribe to the three of them if you haven't subscribed. Koketso Mraka, my darling, I'm not sure if you have any YouTube channel so that I can encourage people to go and subscribe if you have one. Please indicate to me if you do have a YouTube channel or not. No, it seems nobody says anything. Maybe people have left. In that case, thank you so much for being in the live. Thank you for the support once again. And bye-bye. See you tomorrow. I'll be making more videos tomorrow. Today, I need to rest. Thank you. Bye-bye.